Today I'm just going to talk a little bit about tennis rackets. What makes a good tennis racket? How do you know if it's a good tennis racket? Is it the feel of it? Is it the weight? Is it the grip? The strings? Generally, if you have a good racket that has a bad string job, it's probably a bad racket. And if you have a racket that is a bad racket and has a good string job, it might be a good feeling racket. A lot of people will talk about the weight of the racket, the balance of the racket. All those things are important. A lot of rackets made today are made lighter than they used to be 20 years ago. And most of the studies will tell you that you should use the heaviest racket that you can handle as long as it doesn't hurt you or doesn't slow you down. So the heft or the weight of the racket is important because a heavier racket can handle power better than a lighter racket can. So you want to find that balance of racket. You see rackets today that are head light, okay, and so if you balance them, they would balance up. You can see my racket balances up a little bit, and it's a head light racket, and that's something that I really like. Now, it could be even more headlight than this, could be up here. If it were head heavy, it would drop down there. You can get a scale and you can weigh these things and find balance points if you're really into that kind of thing. I like headlight rackets myself. I think you look at a lot of the pros and they like headlight rackets as well. They like heavier frames that are solid against power, so you can control power, you can impart power, and you can control the ball. Control is ultimately the biggest thing. I want to be able to control the ball, hit my target, put the spin that I want on the ball, and not have it fly on me. Okay, so the balance of the racket is the important one for me. I look at the balance. The head lightness is the most important. A lot of baseliners will like a more head-heavy racket. A lot of net rushers will like a head light racket. Doubles players, more head light for reflex volleys. So it's a preference for you. So when you are looking at rackets, I use a head racket. This is a head gravity mid plus, but all the rackets are really good, whether it's a head or a Wilson, a Babolat. It's just a matter of style and preference for you. So you can get a head light, you can get an even balanced, you can get a head heavy racket. Try them all out. It's not necessarily the racket itself that's the most important thing, but it'll be those aspects of the swing weight. You know, swing weight's determined by whether it's head light, head heavy, even balanced, and the overall weight of the racket. So, hope you enjoyed this. We'll see you next time. Thanks.